said a hip hop, the hip it to the hip hop. You don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello.
My name is Gravilo Princip. I was born in the village of Obleja near Brasanko Grahavo. My father, Petar, a postman, and my mother, Marija, had 9 children, 6 of whom died in infancy. Impoverished, my parents could not afford to support me, so they sent me to live with a brother in Zagreb. In 1912, many Serbs were mobilized for the First Balkan War. I planned to join a guerrilla forces committee of the secret society known as the Black Hand, but was rejected due to my small physical stature. On October 6, 1908, Bosnia was declared part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire by Emperor Franz Joseph. This angered me and the Slavic people as a whole.
As a member of Bosnia's Muslim nobility, I joined the Mlada Bosnia Secret Society, and in 1914 was chosen to assassinate General Oskar Pistorius with a poisoned dagger. After I failed, I was recruited by Danilo Ilic to join the plot to assassinate Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria.
My name is Trivko Grbez. I was born in Bosnia. At the age of 17, I hit my teacher and I was expelled from school. After that, I moved to Belgrade to continue my education. I also joined the Black Hand. After that, I spent most of my time talking with other nationalists who favored a union between Bosnia and Serbia.
Anđelko Kabrinović. I was born in Serbia and was a member of the nationalist Young Bosnian movement. I do not want my people ruled by the Austro-Hungarian Empire. My name is Vaso Kabrinović.
And my name is Svetko Popović. We were students in Sarajevo when Danilo Ilic recruited us to help assassinate the Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Danilo Ilic. I was born in Bosnia. I attended the State Teachers College in Sarajevo and taught school in Bosnia. In 1913, I moved to Belgrade, where I became a journalist and a member of the Black Hand Secret Society. In 1914, I returned to Sarajevo, where I became an editor at a local Serb newspaper and became a member of Young Bosnia. I recruited Princip and the others to help me assassinate the Archduke of Austria.
On the morning of June 28, 1914, Franz Ferdinand and his party proceeded by train from Ilidža Spa to Sarajevo. Governor Oskar Pistorius met the party at Sarajevo station. 6 automobiles were waiting. By mistake, 3 local police officers got into the first car with the chief officer of special security. The special security officers who were supposed to accompany their chief got left behind. The second car carried the mayor and the chief of police of Sarajevo. The third car in the motorcade was an open sports car with its top folded down. Franz Ferdinand, his wife Sophie, Governor Pistorius, and Lieutenant Colonel Count Franz von Herrick rode in the third car. The motorcade's first stop on the pre-announced program was for a brief inspection of a military barracks. According to the program, at 10 a.m. the motorcade was to leave the barracks for the town hall by way of the Apple Quay. The motorcade passed the first assassin, Mohamed Basic. Danilo Ilic had placed him in front of the garden of the Mostar Cafe and armed him with a bomb. Mohamed Basic failed to act. Ilic placed Vaso Kabrinović next to Mohamed Basic, arming him with a pistol and a bomb. He too failed to act. Further along the route, Ilic placed Anđelko Kabrinović on the opposite side of the street near the Majalka River, arming him with a bomb. At 10:10 a.m., Franz Ferdinand's car approached and Kabrinović threw his bomb. The bomb bounced off the back of the car and into the street. The bomb's timed detonator caused it to explode under the next car, putting that car out of action, leaving a 1 foot by 6.5 foot inch deep crater. Kabrinovich swallowed his cyanide pill and jumped into the Majauka River. Kabrinovich's suicide attempt failed as his cyanide only induced vomiting, and Majauka was only 13 centimeters, or about 5 inches, deep. Police dragged Kabrinovich out of the river, and he was severely beaten by the crowd before being taken into custody. The procession sped away towards the town hall, leaving the disabled car behind. Zgetko Popovich, Gavrilo Princip, and Trufan Gorez failed to act as a motorcade passed them at high speed. Arriving at the town hall for a scheduled reception, Franz Ferdinand showed understandable signs of stress, interrupting a prepared speech of welcome by Mayor Kurik to protest. "Mr. Mayor, I came here on a visit and I get bombs thrown at me. It is outrageous." Franz Ferdinand was handed his own speech, wet with blood as it had been in the damaged car. To the prepared text, he added a few remarks about the day's events, thanking the people of Sarajevo for their ovations, as I see in them an expression of their joy at the failure of the attempt at assassination. Officials and members of the Archduke's party discussed what to do next. Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie gave up their planned programs in favor of visiting the wounded from the bombing at the hospital. At 10:45 a.m., Franz Ferdinand and Sophie got back into the motorcade, once again in the third car. In order to avoid the city center, General Oskar Pistorius decided that the royal car should travel straight along the Apple Quay to the Sarajevo hospital. However, the driver accidentally took a right turn into Franz Joseph Street. After learning that the assassination had been unsuccessful, Princip went to a nearby food shop called Schiller's Delicatessen. When Princip emerged, he saw Franz Ferdinand's open car reversing after it had taken the wrong turn as it drove past, near the Latin Bridge. After realizing the mistake, the driver put his foot on the brake and began to back up. In doing so, the engine of the car stalled and the gears locked, giving Princip his opportunity. Princip stepped forward and fired 2 shots from a distance of about 1.5 meters. The first bullet wounded the Archduke in the jugular vein, and the second inflicted an abdominal wound on the Duchess. Princip was immediately arrested. At his sentencing, Princip stated that his intention had been to kill Governor Pistorius rather than Sophie. Both victims remained seated upright, but dying while being driven to the governor's residence for medical treatment. As reported by Count Herrick, Franz Ferdinand's last words were, "Sophie, Sophie, don't die, live for our children," followed by 6 or 7 utterances of, "It is nothing, it is nothing, it is nothing." Sophie was dead on arrival at the governor's residence. Franz Ferdinand died 10 minutes later. All of the assassins were eventually caught. Anti-Serb rioting broke out in Sarajevo and various other places within Austria-Hungary in the hours following the assassination until order was restored by the military. Austria-Hungary later declared war and mobilized the portion of its army that would face the already mobilized Serbian army on July 28, 1914. Under the secret treaty of 1892, Russia and France were obliged to mobilize their armies if any of the Triple Alliance mobilized. Russia's mobilization set off full Austro-Hungarian and German mobilizations. Soon, all the great powers except Italy had chosen sides and gone to war.